Priya and I have cross-referenced information from the Zeswa with every RDA report that mentions Stormgliders. You're not the first to have escaped the one the Zeswa call Black Wind. Priya thinks she was pushed into the Kinglor forest by pollution, and that is where her mate was slain by the RDA. She rammed a scorpion trying to save him, and was pierced by the torn fuselage. That's what you found in her lair.
She must be in such pain.
A pain I can understand. But she's wreaking havoc on the upper plains, killing the other Stormgliders. The RDA have driven her away. And there's nowhere for her to go. Someone has to give her peace.
I hope this can help.
Okay, so this is the Black Wind. When I first got here, she would not talk to me about this. I don't know why. The first time I did it, I walked in and talked to her over there just fine. So I don't know if there's a prerequisite, because I ended up fast traveling away and coming back and it triggered. So if you're having problems getting this one to trigger, try fast traveling. Or if she gives you sharing the burden, I also did that, but I didn't need to do that on the previous file, so I don't know about that. So anyway, if you're having trouble triggering this one, try fast traveling and coming back. Okay, so now we are going to craft the Black Wind heavy bow, because I do not have a heavy bow strong enough to kill a Stormglider. So check the description for timestamps if you already have the bow or you already have another bow, because I'm going to include getting the Niktsyey, what's it called? The Nova's Niktsyey specialty dish as well, because we're going to do Gatherer's Guidance so that we can get a 10% boost to the root and the reed and the bast. And we're going to get exquisite for everything, because I want my damage closer to plus 180. I don't have the Maker's Apex, so we're not going to get 200, but hopefully we'll be able to get over 180. So, see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we are in the wild purple steppe biome. Any one of them is fine. I've chosen Mother of Rivers just because. And we're going to grab a feather blade seed, and it honestly doesn't matter the quality for our purposes. So we have to get the pollen of 1, and of course I can't see a darn thing. This is not my favorite biome. I actually can't stand it at all. I hate the grass. I hate not being able to see. Okay. The pollen of 1 on us. This should open. Why it's not opening, I don't know. Pollen of 1. Pollen. I really hate this biome. Okay, it's opening now. Gather. We'll grab a couple. There should be 2 per plant. I really hate this biome. Okay, we'll go back, see if we can't get the other 2. There it is. Okay, the other item that we need for this recipe is a pod seed, which is available in any of the sheltering bush pods. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna find a bush pod that has fruit in it and get rid of these severed. Okay, found pod fruit amongst 8 dead severed, but I found it. So get what you can while you're here so you don't ever have to come back to this horrendous biome. God, I hate purple steps so much. And quality does not matter. It really doesn't for our purposes. But superior is good because it'll give us like half an hour. And that's just all we need. Okay, fast traveling my butt out of here to somewhere where I can craft. I don't have anything open in this save file at all. Here's one. Okay, cooking. Now, this needs to be cooked in a specific order. We're going to do pod fruit first, and then feather seed. And we're going to cook this. And we have this awesome dish that allows us to clearly see superior and exquisite gatherables without activating our Navi senses. And it also has Hardy 2, but we are going to do a second dish called Nimble Gatherer that will override the Hardy 2. So I'm going to make a couple of these, and then we'll make Nimble Gatherer next. Okay, so Nimble Gatherer is anything that can be cooked with like a feather blade seed, any of the seeds. Fire seeds, seed spitter seeds, feather seeds, they all have the Nimble Gatherer perk. So I'm just going to pair it with some lean meat. And for 12 minutes, which is pretty much all we need for the most part, I'll make a couple of these because we have to like travel different places, so I really don't want one long one. I want like a couple of shorter ones, which is fine. We're going to gain 10% core stats when gathering. So I'm going to make a couple of these, and then we're going to go searching for the resources for the new heavy bow that we got. The Black Wind heavy bow. So I will be right back. Okay, we are getting the bast because it's raining, and so I'm going to take advantage of that. As you can see, I've taken the Nimble Gather, and in the bottom right, we have Gatherer's Guidance, so I can clearly see Superior and Exquisite. And then I've also eaten the Nimble Gatherer, so I can gain 10% core stats. So also the butterflies will tell you without using your Navi skills that this is superior because there's 3 butterflies, and 5 butterflies. So this one should be exquisite. And of course it just... Oh, this is dry. Oh, good. Why did I think this had to be wet? I don't know. Anyway, going nuts. Anyway, so that's superior. So we really only need 1. Let's see if I can find another one real quick. Okay. So, but we're in this shallow bog biome, and this is where we're getting the best bass that I have currently encountered. Here, and this has 6 butterflies. 5 or 6. Okay. So 42. So yeah. Okay, we'll be back with the next ingredient. Okay, so here we are. We're getting Ragtrunk root. I am at the base of the waterfall. Ignore the waypoint. And we have found... I should get an extra 10% on this. It's pristine and day. And I got 106 off the Ragtrunk root. So I got as much as it can get. Okay, now we're going to go get the last ingredient. Okay, we are at the location of the reed that I want to use. We are at the Bell Spring on Carver's River in Cradling Pines. The closest resistance lab is Mossy Nook, and I am currently flying because once I land, this is going to be one of those Thaninator, and I probably just said that wrong, spots, which I haven't done yet. So I'm still usually like a one swipe death for these things. So I'm hovering until I know exactly where I'm going. So we're going to land and we're going to get one of the reeds that's on the outside. There's the Bell Spring. It's in this rock thing. And so they're kind of around that. Whoa! So we're going to land and try and not be greedy. And grab like... See?
What was that?
Oh. Okay, I landed her too close. I tried to pick and... I tried to gather and I ended up getting off. Alright, now it's not a hurricane, but hopefully we'll still get some decent... Ah! My gear and weapon pouch is full. No! You dump something. It's low level that I don't care about. Drop. It's green. I don't care about that. Alright, and I'm only getting 2 because I'm greedy, and then we're gonna leave. We're gonna get the heck out of here. Alright, now, let's get out of here before I get murdered. There we go. And we're gonna go craft. Okay, we are ready to craft the heavy bow. The Black Wind heavy bow. So you don't need the exquisite stuff, all the exquisite stuff I got, but I just wanted higher numbers because, you know, Stormglider. Okay, so these are cave roots. Make sure you pick the Ragtrunk root, which has higher numbers than cave root. So just because you see like yellow root, make sure you pick the one you want. So there's that. And so the Pale Canyon reed, I picked some earlier, and then I had the Nimble Gatherer on. So you can see the difference without Nimble Gatherer and with. So we definitely want the 58. And then the bast was all the Clouded Lilies, better than Shaded Waterweed. So make sure you pick the right one. So we've got 234 for this. So we should be in good health. So we're going to craft this.
I made the weapon.
It should be quicker. Less painful. we have to do this. But Priya says the number of Stormgliders in the area is dwindling. If we let her live, or even if we just wait, I don't know what will be left. She's been sighted close to where you met her last time. Let me send you the coordinates.
Okay, let's make sure I actually equip it. Heavy bow. Okay, and then we're going back to the Weeping Steps, and I will see you guys over there. Okay, so before we fully get here, the weak spots on a Stormglider, the only ones that I can see are like right under the neck there. So that's what we are going to be aiming for. I am going to most likely land because I have tried shooting them in air. And clean kill. Ah. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I should have just landed.
I'm sorry, Sister of the Wind. You're... Rinella? It's done.
Are you alright?
Not...
She's with Ewa now.
Really?
Priya told me humans do this all the time.
Wait! RDA!
Oh, and I'm out of arrows, seriously, now?
Yeah. Okay. Think we can talk again.
She's with Ewa now. Priya told me humans do this all the time. Try to control things they spun out of control in the first place. Their plan is always to shoot, poison, and chop. And they never stop to ask why they had to do that in the first place.
Thank you for these gifts.
We won't let them ruin Pandora the way they did their home. I'm sending you something. I thought maybe you could honor her journey and her battle this way. So we never forget Blackwind.
Don't forget to gather off of it after you kill it. So there you go.